MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Greyhounds and the Blazers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Abe Laws, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 136.
Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
In now, Albert Montalvo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. The 1-1. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Darrell Hughes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. His average sits at 296 entering play. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Jody Boudreau would be next. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jody Boudreau. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes.
One ball, no strike.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Two and two. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Saturn leads this one 1-0. J.C. Williams, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Lucius Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Richardson.
Stepping up to the plate, Richardson. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
To the plate now, Mad Dog Jackson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second, but they throw it away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So now to the plate, Colt Snow, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackson, the runner at second with 1 away. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Howard Urban will be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brummett is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Howard Urban.
Coming to the plate now, Howard Urban, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready with the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Scott Ladner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen, sure.
Standing in now, Joey Barnhart, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Chick Lowry, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 19 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, J.C. Williams, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Now back, the 7th fielder, Kevin
Stepping in now, Kevin Brummett, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. He'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, second baseman, Albert Montalvo.
Into the box now, Albert Montalvo, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Darrell Hughes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Saturn is on top, 3-1. At the plate, Antonio Nunez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Storm Rollins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
Batting it, the pitcher, Sergio.
Stepping in, Sergio Oliveros. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. As a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 0-1 and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. The short hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Abe Laws, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Lucius Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Saturn is out in front, 3-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charles Burns. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now pitch on the way. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Scott Latner. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
At the plate, Joey Barnhart scooped up 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And it's 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two out with the man at first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third baseman, Dick Lowry.
Riding in once again, Chick Lowry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one, here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Here's the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. The payoff pitch. Weakly hit to third. He's got it, and he is in there. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Ready for another chance? Richardson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Richardson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The pitch. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now back, the first baseman.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Stepping in now, Colt Snow, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to center field. Bruna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping in, Howard Rubin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the pitch on 2-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. Striding in, Antonio Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That's by him for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Saturn is on top here, 3-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Brummett. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Albert Montalvo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Darrell Hughes.
Into the box now, Darrell Hughes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and
That's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. In there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles Burns. He singled his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Storm Rollins. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
Ball, no strike.
Left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, the pitcher, Sergio Oliveros.
At the plate, Sergio Oliveros. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Abe Laws. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
1 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lucius Rojas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Richardson. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in, Mad Dog Jackson. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hitters count. The pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The set and the 2-1.
3-ball count now, and we were just talking about how losing control of your pitches is a telltale sign of running out of gas, and I think this might be his last hitter if he doesn't get him out.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base, steal the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. David Meredith answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Colt Snow will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Right there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And he misses 2-1. Meredith has thrown a little over 50 innings, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 3 men left stranded. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. TJ Frazier enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jody Boudreau. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball in.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now in the box, Scott Ladner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 2-1 home. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Joey Barnhart as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Chick Lowry, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Howard Rubin, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
No hits to this point. And there's ball one. Meredith, originally from Mississippi. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Still even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and there's one down now. Digging in to try it again, Storm Rollins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Meredith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Sergio Oliveira. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slow little roller to third. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nick Seymour will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Nick Seymour.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Brummett. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Albert Montalvo. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Ruben will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Clyde Hicks will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Mitchell Bonner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in now, Lucius Rojas will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Richardson. First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Chip Fay is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chip Fay.
Ready now, Darrell Hughes, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The first base.
And it's fouled away.
Hughes.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he got him swinging. Darrell Hughes is retired to kick off the inning. Charles Burns comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but
Rooney takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Ready for another shot now. Joey Barnhart, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Mad Dog Jackson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
this thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
A high fastball is in there. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch 1 across.
Into the box, Colt Snow. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it to second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Howard Urban. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate. Fouled away. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Ready to begin the eighth and set to go as the third baseman, Chick Lowry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
And this is low, ball 1. Check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers, 18 driven in. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 1-2, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Kevin Brummett, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Line drive base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Miguel Santana gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now, Albert Montalvo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Chris Birch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Antonio Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, no left fielder.
Stepping up now, Storm Rollins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Sergio Oliveros stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. One out, one on in a 1-run game. 3-1. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Saturn leads it 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Charles Burns. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Line drive to left. Rollins is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in once again, Jody Boudreau. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Scott Blattner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The catcher.
Into the box now, Joey Barnhart. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
First and second now, one man out. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Saturn is on top 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Heath Wade comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
And batting in the sixth, number 3, Heath Wade. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 51, Ron Diaz.
Nori Dizzy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. 0-1 the count. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding in, Lucius Rojas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Wade, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Striding into the box, Richardson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brummett will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Mad Dog.
Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball. Try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed-up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Greyhounds swung the bats well with 16 hits. David Meredith earns his third win of the year in relief. Keith Wade earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
That's our final
theshownation.com.
line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 16 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.